Hi guys, welcome back to another video. So in today's video we are just going to chill today because the house is clean, the kids are in school, it's gloomy and wet outside, and so I'm just going to put my full attention on my plant babies because I noticed they need to be repotted. So that is what we're going to do. I'm going to put in a movie and just pretty much just enjoy the day. So with that being said, if you are new here, hi, hello, welcome. My name is April and I create all kinds of content here on my channel. And if this is your cup of tea, coffee, I would love to have you here and subscribe. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you for coming back and for all the love and support as well. All right, now look at my beautiful cuttings that I got from the mother plant from my Monstera Addisonii. I did this cutting sometime, I believe it's been like 6 months, and I cannot believe how long and healthy and beautiful these roots have become. And I'm just going to put 2 of these cuttings in soil and just see how well they do in soil. And I know they're going to do amazing because they are very fast growers. They're just very easy to care for. So I'm looking forward into how big they're going to get in the near future. And so yeah, I cannot believe this. It's just my first time from propagating to actually transplanting them into soil. So I'm a new mom plant, you guys, if you already know that. So this excites me and I'm so happy right now. Moving on to my mini Monstera here. I'm actually not going to repot her or anything like that, but I am going to stake her up because as you guys can tell, she is leaning over a lot and that's not really good for the plant, as well as she has some aerial roots, you guys. So I know some people cut it off, it bothers some, but as for me, it really doesn't bother me. It's just more of I want her to grow some more roots and healthier leaves, bigger leaves if possible. So once I have her staked up, I'm just going to use this jute rope that I have in hand and slightly tie a bow to the plant. Um, I don't want it too tight or too loose, just because if we do it too tight, I feel like I'm suffocating her. And if we do it too loose, she's not going to have that support. So we just want to even it out, not too tight and not too loose as well. So yeah, once we have this in place, she is ready and set to keep on growing and thriving, and we're gonna transport her outside to get some rainwater as well. using a saucer to bottom water most of my bottom water plants. I just let them sit here for a good 15-20 minutes, or at least until their topsoil is a little bit of moistened. And once they are just sitting absorbing their water, I'm gonna move on to the shelving and just clean off their area, because it was looking a little bit of crusty, musty in their space. So I'm going to clean that off, as well as I'll be adding some filter water into their tank, so that way I can add humidity for them as well. Now that I'm done with cleaning off the shelf, I did clean off my mouse as well off the floor, to pick up any kind of dirt or any dead leaves, because I do have bunnies and I don't want them eating anything that they shouldn't. So now we're just going to trim our plant and rotate it as well, so that way it grows out evenly and it gets sunlight evenly. And then we're going to remove any type of dead leaves, so that way our plant can focus on good vibes, good energy, and it just grows into a better, healthier plant. So we're going to do that with all of our plants. It's healthy for them and it's good for them that we remove any dead leaves, or making sure there's no bugs or anything of that sort. And then here also, you can even trim off the tips of the leaves, like here on my peace lily. She, as you've seen on my previous videos, she was thirsty for water. Sometimes I forget to water my plants. I'm a underwater rather than an overwater person, and I only water her when I see that she's just very thirsty. And I know sometimes it's not good for a plant, but in this case, as you guys can tell, she has like brown tips, and as well as black tips, yellow leaving, and it's just from my mistake from not taking care of her right as she should be. So I'm just going to remove that. Like I said, we want to focus on the good and not the bad. And as well as, let's not forget that we need to clean off their leaves as well, because this is a way of them to, when they do receive sunlight, that it reflects on them, rather like having dust or dirt around their leaves, and they're not getting the sunlight that they are needing. And as for here, my spray nozzle was broken, so I did shake it before I used it, and I just applied it to my cloth here, and just go back and clean it. Now you don't have to use this product in particular, you can just use hot water, but I don't know, my husband bought it for me actually, and I just thought, to go ahead and use it. I do kind of like the shiny look. It kind of looks fake to me. I prefer a more natural look, but I couldn't say no to Chris. You know, he bought it for me. He was being kind, and you know, I'm just using it. So, um, don't judge me on that. If you don't want to use it, don't use it. But I'm gonna use it because my hubby bought it for me, and I don't know. Maybe he doesn't know any better, but I do prefer a natural look. So it's totally up to you if you want to do this. Now we're gonna move on into the kitchen on top of the shelf here. I'm just going to again check off to see if they're okay. Their soil is still healthy. There isn't any type of bugs or mold on their soil. Make sure, you know, just pretty much making sure that they are good and healthy and they are doing okay and they don't need my care. If making sure their soil is moistened, especially on top of this shelving, because I can go days, you guys, I'm gonna be real. Sometimes I can be really lazy on focusing on my plants that are up here. So I do like to make sure that I give them plenty of water because, like I said, I'm underwater, and especially that they are up here, I tend to either forget. I know sometimes, you know, when I'm washing dishes, and I don't know, it's like around my sink is where most of my plants are forgotten, which is really odd because the water is like right there. But I don't know if that's just me. My mind just is everywhere. But so today I'm extra love for these guys. All right, guys, so we made it towards the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed this relaxing rainy day of the life of a plant mom. The movie is over. It took me about an hour and 30 minutes to um, cater to my plant babies. But so yeah, so I hope you guys enjoy. If you did, please give me a big thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I have nothing else to say except I love you guys, and I will see you on my next video. Bye. Thanks, guys.